Are you preparing for the Microsoft Developing in Agentic AI Systems exam? Let's test your knowledge with Microsoft Developing in Agentic AI Systems exam practice questions, covering AI agents, orchestration, tools, context, security, evaluation, and agentic workflows. Keep track of your score, and for more practice questions and complete preparation, visit Study for Exam using the link in the description. Let's start with question 1. Question 1. What is a defining characteristic of an agentic AI system? A. It can reason about tasks and take actions toward a goal. B. It only generates static text. C. It can only process predefined database queries. D. It does not interact with external systems. Correct answer. A. It can reason about tasks and take actions toward a goal. Explanation. Agentic AI systems can work toward goals by reasoning about tasks, selecting actions, using tools, and responding to the results of those actions. Question 2. An agent needs to retrieve customer information from a business application. What capability should it use? A. A tool or API. B. A static prompt only. C. A CSS style sheet. D. A local image file. Correct answer. A. A tool or API. Explanation. Tools and APIs allow agents to interact with external systems and retrieve or manipulate information based on the permissions provided to them. Question 3. Why is tool selection important in an agentic workflow? A. The agent needs to select an appropriate capability for the current task. B. Tools automatically determine business requirements. C. Tools eliminate the need for authentication. D. Every tool should be called for every request. Correct answer. A. The agent needs to select an appropriate capability for the current task. Explanation. An agent may have access to multiple tools. Selecting the appropriate tool based on the user's goal and available context is an important part of agentic behavior. Question 4. An agent is repeatedly calling the same tool without making progress. What should the developer investigate? A. The agent's planning and termination logic. B. The user's monitor settings. C. The database display theme. D. The application logo. Correct answer. A. The agent's planning and termination logic. Explanation. Repeated tool calls can indicate that the agent lacks an appropriate stopping condition, has incorrect planning logic, or cannot interpret the tool's results correctly. Question 5. A developer wants an agent to perform a sensitive operation, such as deleting production data. What is the safest design? A. Require appropriate authorization, and where necessary, human approval. B. Give the agent unrestricted permissions. C. Allow the action whenever the user asks. D. Remove all validation. Correct answer. A. Require appropriate authorization, and where necessary, human approval. Explanation. High-impact or irreversible operations should have appropriate authorization and safeguards. Human approval can provide an additional control for sensitive actions. Question 6. What does least privilege mean when designing an AI agent? A. Give the agent only the permissions required for its intended tasks. B. Give the agent administrator access. C. Allow access to every available API. D. Disable authentication. Correct answer. A. Give the agent only the permissions required for its intended tasks. Explanation. Least privilege limits an agent's capabilities to what is necessary. This reduces the potential impact if the agent makes an incorrect decision or its credentials are compromised. Question 7. An agent must remember information across multiple steps of a workflow. What architectural capability can support this requirement? A. State management. B. DNS configuration. C. Image compression. D. Static HTML. Correct answer. A. State management. Explanation. State management allows an agentic workflow to preserve relevant information between steps, tool calls, or interactions. Question 8. Why is context management important for agentic AI? A. It helps the agent maintain relevant information while avoiding unnecessary context. B. It guarantees every response is correct. C. It eliminates the need for tools. D. It automatically grants permissions. Correct answer. A. It helps the agent maintain relevant information while avoiding unnecessary context. Explanation. Agents need sufficient context to make informed decisions, but excessive or irrelevant context can reduce efficiency and make it harder to focus on the current task. Question 9. An agent needs company-specific information that was not included in its original model training. What approach can provide this information? A. Retrieval from an authorized knowledge source. B. Increasing the screen resolution. C. Removing the system instructions. D. Disabling authentication. Correct answer. A. Retrieval from an authorized knowledge source. Explanation. Retrieval allows an agent to access relevant information from external knowledge sources at runtime, rather than relying exclusively on information contained in the model. Question 10. What is the purpose of an orchestrator in a multi-agent system? A. Coordinate tasks and interactions between agents or components. B. Store user passwords in plain text. C. Replace all security controls. D. Prevent agents from communicating. Correct answer. A. Coordinate tasks and interactions between agents or components. Explanation. An orchestrator can manage task decomposition, delegation, sequencing, and communication between different agents or services. Question 11. A team creates specialized agents for research, data analysis, and report generation. What is a potential benefit? A. Each agent can focus on a specific responsibility. B. Every agent must have administrator access. C. It eliminates the need for orchestration. D. It guarantees perfect results. Correct answer. A. Each agent can focus on a specific responsibility. Explanation. Specialized agents can divide responsibilities and focus on specific tasks. However, the overall architecture still needs appropriate coordination and validation. Question 12. An agent receives an instruction that conflicts with its higher priority system requirements. What should it do? A. Follow the higher priority instruction. B. Always follow the latest user instruction. C. Ignore all instructions. D. Execute the most dangerous action. Correct answer. A. Follow the higher priority instruction. Explanation. Agentic systems should follow established instruction hierarchy and security constraints rather than allowing lower priority instructions to override critical system requirements. Question 13. What is prompt injection? A. An attempt to manipulate an AI system through crafted instructions or untrusted content. B. A method for increasing database storage. C. A type of network cable. D. A software compilation process. Correct answer. A. An attempt to manipulate an AI system through crafted instructions or untrusted content. Explanation. Prompt injection attempts to influence an AI system into ignoring intended instructions or performing actions that were not authorized by the application's design. Question 14. An agent processes content retrieved from an external website. Why should the content be treated carefully? A. Untrusted content may contain instructions designed to manipulate the agent. B. External content is always trustworthy. C. Retrieved content automatically has administrator permissions. D. External content cannot affect AI behavior. Correct answer. A. Untrusted content may contain instructions designed to manipulate the agent. Explanation. External content should be considered untrusted. Agent architectures should separate data from instructions and apply appropriate controls before allowing retrieved content to influence actions. Question 15. How can developers evaluate whether an agent is performing effectively? A. Use representative test scenarios and measurable evaluation criteria. B. Test only one successful example. C. Avoid monitoring the agent. D. Assume every generated answer is correct. Correct answer. A. Use representative test scenarios and measurable evaluation criteria. Explanation. Evaluation should use representative scenarios and measurable criteria such as task completion, accuracy, tool use correctness, safety, and reliability. Question 16. An agent occasionally produces incorrect results even though its workflow appears correct. What should the development team do? A. Analyze failures using logs, traces, evaluations, and representative test cases. B. Deploy it immediately to more users. C. Disable monitoring. D. Assume the user caused the problem. Correct answer. A. Analyze failures using logs, traces, evaluations, and representative test cases. Explanation. Observability and evaluation help developers understand where an agent is failing. Traces and logs can reveal incorrect tool selection, poor reasoning steps, bad inputs, or unexpected outputs. Question 17. An agent must call an external API that sometimes becomes temporarily unavailable. What should the application implement? A. Appropriate timeout, retry, and failure handling logic. B. Unlimited retries. C. Ignore every API failure. D. Restart the entire system after every failed request. Correct answer. A. Appropriate timeout, retry, and failure handling logic. Explanation. Reliable agentic applications should handle transient failures with controlled retries, timeouts, fallback strategies, or escalation when appropriate. Question 18. Why should AI-generated actions be validated before they affect critical systems? A. The model may produce incorrect or unexpected actions. B. AI systems are guaranteed to be deterministic. C. Validation makes authentication unnecessary. D. Agents never make mistakes. Correct answer. A. The model may produce incorrect or unexpected actions. Explanation. Models can make mistakes or misinterpret instructions. Validation provides a deterministic safeguard before potentially harmful actions reach critical systems. Question 19. A company wants to deploy an agent that can access confidential business data. Which combination is most appropriate? A. Strong identity controls, least privilege, monitoring, and data access policies. B. Anonymous access and unrestricted permissions. C. Shared credentials for all users. D. Public access to the data source. Correct answer. A. Strong identity controls, least privilege, monitoring, and data access policies. Explanation. Confidential data requires strong access controls and appropriate monitoring. Least privilege limits what the agent can access, while identity and data policies provide additional protection. Question 20. What is the best approach when building a production-ready agentic AI system? A. Combine AI capabilities with deterministic controls, security, evaluation, monitoring, and human oversight where appropriate. B. Give the agent complete control over every system. C. Rely entirely on the model's reasoning. D. Skip testing to accelerate deployment. Correct answer. A. Combine AI capabilities with deterministic controls, security, evaluation, monitoring, and human oversight where appropriate. Explanation. Production agentic systems need more than a capable model. Robust architectures combine model reasoning with permissions, validation, observability, evaluation, security controls, and human intervention for high-impact scenarios. Great job completing these Microsoft Developing an Agentic AI Systems exam practice questions. How many did you get right? Share your score in the comments. For more Microsoft Developing an Agentic AI Systems exam questions, detailed explanations, and complete exam preparation, visit Study for Exam using the link in the video description. Thanks for watching. If this video helped with your Microsoft Developing an Agentic AI Systems exam preparation, like, share, and subscribe for more certification practice videos. Keep practicing, and good luck with your exam.